Alright guys, this is part 16 of this Let's Play of Aëdemphia. There were a few things I wanted to do. First of all, I will tell this woman that the guy next in the other room is trying to cheat. So, your neighbor is trying to cheat? Oh really? Some people really are so rude. How am I supposed to earn a living if everyone did this? Thank you for telling me. I won't deal with him anymore. Take this money as a reward. So I got 35 emeralds and 30 XP. And there are two kids I want to hit in the face to lower my reputation further. This guy who likes running. This guy. He says, I love running, it's great. So he says, hit her. Hit him. Yeah, he says, you hurt my cheek. So, and the other one is a little girl who's seasick. And I'll talk to her as well. This girl. And she says, I'm seasick. So, hit her as well. She says, are you crazy? Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and talk to Arniok. And we'll trigger a long conversation sequence, unfortunately. Okay, he says, okay, Aëdemphia, sit down. Since you're new to this world, let me introduce Aëdemphia to you. Aëdemphia is the name of this world, Aëdemphia. Okay, let's talk to him. In Osphade, that's one of the continents. There are no capitals. The people there are free, but Siphonin is always keeps a close eye as to what's happening there. The Great Oracle is the leader of Siphonin, and is also the Supreme Chancellor of Tarankis. Remember those words, you'll often hear them. I don't know why we were attacked in front of my hut, but you should always remain cautious. I was so happy on my mountain. How could I? Thank you for your help, Arniok. You always complain, don't you? And then she says, life is tragic, right? You make me laugh, you're pathetic. Don't think I'm going to start crying on your shoulder. He says, Aëdemphia, to think that I'm doing all of this for someone like you, it's truly saddening. Anyways, come here, I'll show you my map of Aëdemphia, it should help you. Right, those are the three continents. The light colored zones are like flat or plains, and the dark colored zones are mountains. This is Urfanan, this is where we were, and this is the North Continent called Osphade. There are two cities on this continent, it truly is remote. This is Ovarian, this is the city we're going to, and it's north of Isir, of the Eastern Continent, just next to a mountain range. So the North Continent where we were is Osphade, and the Eastern Continent is Isir. Behind those mountains you'll find Siphonin. This is the capital. This is where we'll meet with the Great Oracle. Okay, now we're moved on to the Western Continent, which is Hoenn. So the north is Osphade, the rest is Isir, and the west is Hoenn. The capital there is Tarankis. The capital of Osphade, the North Continent, could be Akantas, but it's pretty small compared to Siphonin and Tarankis. Alright, I won't talk to you about all of these cities. I don't want to introduce the whole world to you. Around everything, I don't know around what exactly, but there's a mountain range next to the border of the world. This prevents water from leaving this world. It's not on the map, but this map is a little bit outdated. It's just a scratch that we used to use during the war. Actually, I don't know if your world is like this, but in Aëdemphia the world is like a disc, and it spins on itself. Actually, this is kind of complicated. We'll have more opportunities to talk about this. Anyways, I don't need this anymore, so I'll give it to you. So we got the world map of Aëdemphia. Alright, I'll look outside for a while. Look at all those glowing lights on the horizon. When I was in war, during the war, I would often look at those lights, and it would give me hope. Those lights, there aren't any buildings there. What are those? There are souls which will never get to Aëdemphia. They are stuck in this world. We sometimes use them as lights in villages, just like in Urfanan. But a lot of them are free, and they just wander like this. You use those souls to light as lights. Yeah, he says some people in the Western continent use them for magical experiments, but most of them are used for lights. So each light is a captive soul. This... okay. I'm just skipping some things which are really hard to translate and don't really add a lot to the story. Okay. So he said that those souls that are wandering are being punished. Being punished? Yeah, you should see it that way. I guess you could put it that way. They've done something wrong, or they renounced to their faith when they were still alive. They don't feel any pain, but they're just forever, stuck into the world of mortals. That's difficult. Yep, life is... oh yeah, it's life or death. Both of them are not easy. This is the reason why everyone wants to go to Aëdemphia. Aëdemphia is everything and nothing. This is where all of our most cherished dreams are. When we're there in Aëdemphia, we're both alone and surrounded by others. There's nothing physical in Aëdemphia. It's the realm of spirit and imagination. Everyone would like to go there. The souls who are stuck in this world are called the wandering souls. That's unfair for them. Good for them. I'll say good for them. I wouldn't put it that way, but I agree with you. It was their choice after all. We had warned them. Life is sometimes harsh with men. Have you seen the time? It seems like we're almost there. The port of Ovarian is where we'll isn't in the city. We'll have to travel for a bit until we get to the city. It won't be long. We'd better have some rest. The road to Ovarian might be dangerous. The boat has arrived. Everyone please get off the boat. Okay, alright Erzica. The village of Ovarian is south of here. We only need to follow the path in the woods. Okay, cool. So I'm going to save my game. I'm going to stop for this video because there were a lot of dialogues. I think we can see it here. Okay. So in the next video we'll explore this new continent.